So good afternoon. My name is Fernando Celaya. I am the CEO of Floatech. Floatech is a spin-off of Indea Materials, and we manufacture nanosilicon anodes for lithium batteries. Next generation of this type of anodes. I will first of all introduce you the reason why we decided to create our company. You have here 1 century of the demand of batteries in the market. Fraunhofer made from 1950 to 2050. And you can find that in 1985, the mobile phones and the laptops start moving and growing step by step. In 2015, there was a big agreement. The Paris Agreement was signed, and also the Sustainable Objective Goals was signed, which means that the decarbonation of the economy will start. And this makes to focus the attention to the electrification, and especially in mobility and in some other markets. Since then, you can see how it's growing, the lithium batteries, and especially in 2025 start a dramatically very high growth of this market. There are also a big demand in terms of new characteristics of these batteries, high energy batteries, high power energies. This is needed to provide autonomy to the vehicles, but also the high density power is needed to make the takeoff of the jets and helicopters. We need 100% of power when the helicopter or the jet is moving on. So we expect in 2025, 36 gigafactories are announced worldwide, and they will start growing and moving to be able to provide in 2030 100% of electrifications in cars and electromobility. This is the reason why Floatech was founded, is to give an answer to this problem, to this opportunity. This opportunity is 300 gigawatt a year, 160 billion annually, and 30% reduction of the GHG. This is only in Europe. You can imagine in the rest of the world, but we are focused now in Europe. Obviously, there are a lot of players that start working on this business. At the left top, you have the EV supplier. There are companies that try to cover the full package and the full battery. There are some others, like Floatech, that try to focus their attention in a specific electronic anode manufacturing. There are more than 2 billion in investment on all these different companies. Most of them, 95% in US and UK, only 5% of it in Europe. So we are late and very small on Europe on this position. With Floatech, we have 2 competitors, Leidenhardt and Amprius, that use a different type of process, so-called chemical vapor deposition. Our process is a thermocatalysis that is 1,000 times faster than the process of our competitors. So Floatech has patented and have a patented boss of this process that provides a scalable process with nanotextile silicon anodes for EVs. So this is the type of textile that we produce. This is the silicon in a crystalline form. This is our reactor. Our reactor has a very simple process. We sputtering particles of metal that make the growth floating on in a silicon-rich gas, produce nanowires that flow and create a structure that is in a conveyor moving out of the reactor. This is the structure. We have typically 24 nanometers diameter and 160 aspect ratio in the size of the nanowires. We don't use any kind of solvent and mixing, and we have ultra long length nanowires. So this is the characteristics of our material. Our material is the new generation. Now is the anodes is made of graphene. Graphite is a scarce material, 99% of it controlled by China. European market decided to avoid it and not use it anymore. Silicon is the second more abundant material in the earth, and also is capable to provide 10 times more capacity and with 10 times less material, and able to charge 4 times higher, which is very useful for EV cars. In the patent process, we produce a flexible material in seamless integration with a roll-to-roll concept. Really, the type of product that we sell is a roll of 500 meters with 8 microns of copper, that is the collector, and 10 microns of nano silicon anode. This product is fitted in the current equipment of our customers, and they immediately can use it in the production of lithium batteries. We don't use solvents, mixing. We reduce the number of the steps, so we have 25 less consumption of energy, and we have very high productivity. So during this year, I will explain where we are right now. We qualify coin cells, smart pulsion cells, use it in mobiles, and we are now qualifying EV pouch cells. We are selling in those countries these type of anodes, and our plans is move to a pilot line capable to provide our customers and make the qualification of the gigafactories that will come in 2025. This will finalize our seed phase, and we will move to a growth phase from 2025 to 2030. Okay, this is the numbers. What we will try is to achieve traction, build the pilot line, produce raw formats, and confirm the process repeatability and reproducibility. This process is very easy to scale. We repeat any times the reactor. We don't make a bigger reactor. So this is the team. The two founders are Dr. Juan José Vilatela and Richard Chowder, who takes care of all the technical issues. And we have 2 engineers working in the reactor and working in the automation and control. We have also advisory board with experts on different areas and that help us. And I take care of the business side. And that's all from my side. You have here the coordinates if you want contact, and you can find us also in internet. Thank you very much.